Today in our 2014 Nissan Murano, we're going to be doing a test fit on the Thule Helium Pro hanging style 3 bike rack. I've already got it set up here just to give you a good idea what it looks like and how it looks on our Murano. Now, one thing that's unique about this bike rack is that it is also motorhome approved, and it's one of the only few that can actually tilt away. So it's going to be nice and solid to hold our bikes on the back of the motorhome with all that vibration that you normally have. Now, one thing to note is that you cannot tilt it away with bikes loaded, so just keep that in mind. But it secures our bikes with 3 points of contact. We've got 2 straps for our top tube and then 1 strap for our seat post tube. The one for our seat post tube is going to help cut down on some of that sway during transport, prevent bike-to-bike contact, bike-to-bike rack contact, and bike-to-vehicle contact. But let's go ahead and take it off. Oh, and one last thing here. It actually includes a cable lock so we can secure our bikes and leave them unattended. As far as taking our bikes off, we can press in on the tab and guide that strap out. You can push up from the bottom or pull up from the top, whichever is easiest for you. And we'll just take it off. Now, the straps are rubber coated, that way they don't harm or scratch the bike's finish. You can see that here underneath. And that cradle is also rubber coated. It's going to provide good cushion during transport and also prevent any scratches. I'm going to go ahead and replace my straps. You, of course, can leave them undone, ready to receive your bike. Just makes it a little bit quicker. But overall, we've added about 38 inches to our Murano. Now, the nice thing is they fold down when not in use. This would be ideal for pulling your garage or in a tight parking spot. We're looking at about 17.5 inches. Our space between is about 9 inches. And our ground clearance, we'll give you 2 here. Back here it's about 16 inches, and underneath here it's about 13.5 inches. Now, onto that tilt feature. To operate that, we'll pull open the lever here and fold it out. And as you can see, got more than enough room to raise open that hatch. It's out of our way. We can remove any cargo, gear, groceries, anything we might have with us on our trip. Now, if we're tilting away on our motorhome, it's going to provide us access to any accessories we might have mounted to its bumper or our spare tire or even our ladder to get to the top of our RV. To raise it back up, pretty simple. Just lift until you hear that satisfying snap back in place, and then you know it's locked in. Now it's going to work with an 1.25 or 2-inch receiver. We've got it in a 2-inch receiver. It actually includes a sleeve, so it'll properly work with that. Now, what's nice about this setup is that it's a tool-free installation. We actually have what's called an auto pin here. Once the pinholes are lined up, we can just push that in like that, come over this knob and tighten it up. And by doing so, that's going to help reduce all that play and rattle within our receiver and our bike rack to make a nice solid ride for our 3 bikes. Now, the knob is also lockable. That way we don't need to worry about anyone removing it from our hitch receiver. We can leave it unattended. And it is key to our cable lock up top, so we're not carrying around a bunch of keys. But with that being said, that's going to complete our test fit of the Thule Helium Pro hanging style 3 bike rack on our 2014 Nissan Murano.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway.